to Modalities Movement Therapy. I'm Brenda. Today we're going to be working a lot on the upper body. We're going to use either a lightweight bar or if you have a broomstick and a foam roller. Please have some water available so when we're plumping up the fascial tissue we can hydrate it. We're going to work a lot into the upper body, into releasing the neck, the shoulders, as well as the feet, and balancing with the use of the foam roller. Let's bring the bar, either the broomstick or the bar, onto the mat, and I want you to take your toes onto the bar and then slowly roll the broom under the sole of the foot to the heel. A nice slow movement, releasing all the lines of the body apart from the arm lines. Do another 2 and finish off with 1 more. Good, let's do the same thing to the other foot. Toes over the bar and roll forward and back. Rolling forward and back. Good, nice slow movement. We really want to plump up that fascial tissue. Finish off with 1 more. And now we're going to position the feet so the toes are wrapped around the bar. Squeeze the bar with the toes. And I want you just to bounce off the heels, up and down off the heels. Be aware of the big toes and try and spread the weight out evenly across the toes. Keep the heels down on the last one, and now slowly inch 1 foot at a time forward on the bar. So you're going to move yourself forward. And then take your feet back over the bar. Let's do it 1 more time. And you'll feel that when you get to the arch of the foot and the center of the foot, it's really quite a sensitive spot. Pay attention to it and ease it into that position, and then continue going over the heels. Keep your breathing going because that'll help calm the body down. Good, and then just finish standing behind the bar. Maybe move the bar forward if you need to. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, and then you're going to drop your chin to your chest, roll down through the spine, and just hang out there and bounce. Bounce from side to side. Try and go as far around as you can. And let's go over to the other side. Come back to the center. Take your bar and breathing in, uncurl through the spine. Good. Let's take the bar behind the legs. So you can change the position of the hands so the palms are facing forward. And we're going to go into a squat position. As we squat, I want you to massage the bar down to the knees. You're breathing in as you go down, breathe out as you come up. Nice deep breath in and breathe out. Nice slow movement again, just to focus on plumping up that fascial tissue and protecting those muscles underneath it, also helping to create more movement. Let's do another 2 and 1 more. And release. Good. Let's bring the bar back in front And we're going to breathe in and open up the bar and breathe out. Good. We're going to go back into our squat position. So here you just want to test your range of movement. If you're taking any strain in the shoulders, I don't want you to take the arms too high up, but if you can, you're coming into that squat and see what range of movement you have in the arms. If that's as far as you can go, take it to that point. And once we've done our releases, then you should be able to increase your range of movement as we loosen up all the muscles around the upper body. Do another 2. You're breathing in and out. And the last one. And breathe out. Good. Back to standing. I want you to bring the bar right up to the occiput ridge at the back of the head, at the base of the skull. So the bar should be in line with the earlobes. Now you're going to nod the head from side to side. So take your gaze over to the end of the bar. So look over the shoulder to the end of the bar or the broomstick. So it's a nice deep pressure into the bony processes along the base of the skull. That's called the occiput ridge. You're going to now hold the bar and we'll keep the head to one side. So the bar is not on the spine, but it's next to the spine along the neck. And now, like you would rev a motorbike, you're going to angle the bar slightly, rotate the hands, and massage down the side of the neck. So you're only on one side of the neck, not over the spine. Let's massage right down to the shoulder, and you can massage up again. Rotate the bar and release it. Good. Keep going. And then over to the other side. Massaging up and down. Another 2. And again, you're going to hold the bar along the occiput ridge and massage from side to side. Okay, keeping the bar in one hand, release the other hand and rotate the bar so that it's parallel to the spine. And take the hand that you've released onto the bottom of the bar. Keeping the bar on that side of the spine, the same side as the top arm, I want you to take the bar and angle it slightly. So you're going to bring the bar between the spine and the shoulder blade. And now use that top hand to maneuver the bar so it's massaging that area on the upper trapezius. Angle the bar if you need to and use it to give that area a good release. Now, keeping the bottom hand where it is, we're now going to move the top of the bar down so that you try and bring the bar parallel to the floor. And you should feel a nice stretch in the front of that bottom arm. You're getting that rotation and that movement into the front of that shoulder. Do another 2. And hold it in this position. Take the bar and bounce it down at the top, up at the back, or the bottom. Now we're going to keep the top hand where it is, and we're going to reposition the bottom of the bar in front next to the leg. So you're going to take that backhand and you're going to bring it in front. And now we're going to open up that top elbow as far as you can, and we're going to pull the bottom of the bar up. So again, we're trying to get the bar parallel to the floor, and you should feel a nice stretch in that top arm as you rotate it. You're opening up, so we're going to create space. When we create space, we want to breathe into that space. Release and breathe in and out. Keep going. We're going to do 4 more and release. 3 and release. 2 more and finish off with 1 more. Take the bar back behind you and reposition that bottom hand behind you, and now you're going to bounce the bar back away from the spine, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Keep going. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So you might want to get a little bit of blood rushing back to those fingertips. So just shake the arm out. Roll the shoulder up and back, and let's take the bar onto the other side, and now just give the upper trapezius at the top of the shoulder, between the neck and the spine, or the spine and the shoulder blade. Give that a nice release. And when you're ready, we're now going to rotate the bottom of the bar up and pull the top of the bar down. So try and bring it parallel to the floor again, stretching that arm at the bottom. Good. Keep going. Three and 2. Finish off with 1 and bounce the top of the bar down as you lift that bottom, that back arm up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take that bottom hand and bring it up, or bring it in front. So you might want to just take the bar out, and that'll assist you just get your hand onto the right spot. Open up that shoulder, and now we're going to rotate. So you're pulling that top arm back, stretching from the sternum up towards that shoulder and into the front of the chest. Breathing in as you open up and out. Keep going. Let's do 4 more and 3 and 2 and open up, bounce a few times. Good, and release the bar, bring it back behind you, release the hand and take it around the back again, breathing in and pull back, breathing in and pull back. So try not to let this happen where the bottom arm is extending further back. Try keep the hands on the same level. So you will be focusing more on that top arm movement. Let's breathe in and open up so we can feel the stretch all the way around that shoulder. Let's do another 4 and release. 3, 2 more and 1 more. Good, and release. We're going to go back and test our squat. Take the bar and you're going to bring it up above the head or in front. Just see how far you can go and don't push it if you're taking any tension in the shoulders. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. Hopefully you should feel that that range of movement has increased. Keep going. Another 4 and 3. Make sure you're sitting back into that squat. Let's hold it in that squat position, and if you can, just twist a little bit from side to side. Hold that squat position. And 1, good, and release the bar. And again, just give the shoulders a good roll, nod the head from side to side. We're now going to take the foam roller lengthways onto the mat. Have a quick drink of water, and we're going to sit at the base of the foam roller. Keep the bar handy, but put it next to the mat on the floor, and come into a seated position at the base of the foam roller. Now we're going to cross the supporting hand, the same ankle as your supporting hand. I want you to cross that ankle over the knee and releasing the glutes. It's going to challenge your balance a little bit, this position. Work right from the spine to the lateral side of the leg. Okay, from there you're going to do the same thing to the other side. So sit on the other buttock. That leg is going to cross over that knee, or that ankle is going to cross the knee, and you're going to massage over the glutes. Keep going, 3 and 2. Finish off with 1 more. And sitting at the base, make sure you're right at the base. Extend your arms. Use your hands if you need to as we roll down. Otherwise, you're going to use that core strength. You're going to breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're pushing the rib cage down. You're squeezing the glutes to help you with your stability. And you're rolling down through the spine. Make sure your head is resting on the foam roller. And we're going to start off with the elbows in line with the shoulders. Try to get them as close to the mat as you can, and you're hugging the roller with the shoulder blades. You're breathing in this position. We're coming into an arch, so the lower back is off the roller. As you breathe out, you're pushing the lower back down, and you tucking the tailbone under. So we're engaging the glutes here. You're breathing in, opening up, hugging the roller with the shoulder blades, and breathe out. Good. Keep going. A nice deep breath in, and breathe out. 4 more. Breathing in, and breathe out. And 3 more. And breathe out. For the last 2. And breathe out. And finishing off. Hold it in that open position and just bounce those elbows down to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From there, you're going to take the bar again, extending the arms up to the ceiling, holding on to the bar. We're going to breathe in to the arch. Breathe out as you push the lower back down and extend up to the ceiling. So pulling the shoulder blades off the roller. Breathing in. Open up. Try to keep those elbows straight. Breathing out. So all that movement's coming from the shoulder blades. Let's keep going. Breathing in. and breathe out. Breathing in and out. 2 more. And breathe out. For the last one. And breathe out. We're going to progress, so we're going to continue the same movement. This time you're going to bring the bar down to the rib cage, and you're going to pull the elbows into the mat, sort of hugging the mat with the elbows, or hugging the roller with the elbows and pulling them to the mat. So the shoulder blades are hugging the roller a little bit tighter this time. As you exhale, reach up and stretch them away. Good. Again, you're going to breathe in, open yourself up, and hug the roller with the shoulder blades. Breathe out. Keep going. Nice deep breath in and exhaling. Breathing in and breathe out. Another 3, breathing in and breathe out. 2 more and breathe out. Last one. And breathe out. Continuing the breathing, we're opening up and extending the bar up above the head. Now, as you breathe out, I want you to bring the bar down and pull on the pull it down onto the foam roller above the head, and you're going to come into that tuck. So you're pulling down into that tuck position, and then as you breathe in, release and extend. Good. Keep going. Let's breathe out. Pull down and tuck as much as you can. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Good. Again, we're breathing in, lengthening out and arching. As you breathe out, pull into the foam roller and tuck. Good. Keep going. Breathing in and breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathe out. Last one. And breathe out. We're going to continue the same movement, this time slightly different. We're going to breathe out, and this is your first option. So if you can, come into that tuck position and lift the head off the foam roller, and then you're breathing in, bringing the head back, opening up. But if you're taking any strain in the neck, then I want you to keep the head on the foam roller, and you're coming into that tuck position, exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. Let's breathe in, open up, choose your option, and come into that exhalation. Nice and slowly. And finish the exhalation. Once you finish it, breathe in and open again. As you breathe out, tuck. The chest is lifting up, so the movement's coming from the chest, not the head and the neck. Breathing in. You want to tuck, push down into the roller, and then the chest is lifting and the head is along for the ride, the head and the neck. But again, you've got both options. If your neck does start to take strain, then choose option 2, where you keep the head resting on the roller. Exhale, 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 and coming up. Keep going. Nice deep breath in. Open up an arch and exhale. And lift. Breathing in. And breathe out. Keep going. And make sure when you come into that extension, you're only coming into that arch and breathing in once the head is on the foam roller. Breathe in and exhale, pushing the lower back down, exhaling, and come into that lifted position. Let's keep going. Breathing in. Now open an arch. Breathe out. Start off with a tilt on the tailbone. Lower back is down, and then the head comes up. Good. Let's do 3 more. Breathing in. And breathe out into the tuck. And it's the same when you're coming up. Make sure the lower back is pushing into the foam roller. Only then will you lift the head. So pushing down, exhaling, exhaling, and reach. Let's finish off with 1 more. Nice deep breath in. Open yourself up and exhale. Hold it here and pulse. Breathing in and out. Last 2. And 1 more. Roll back down and breathe in. Bring the bar above the head. Now we're going to take the bar across just below the hip bones, above the pubic bone. And I want you to take the hands and apply a nice deep pressure to the bar. So we're going to breathe into that position. So you're going to thrust the pelvis up, breathing in and thrust, and breathe out. Roll down through the spine. Take a nice deep breath in, pushing into the bar and creating some resistance. Roll down through the spine. Keep going. Breathing in, thrust up, and exhale. Good. A nice deep breath in, pushing the pelvis up to the ceiling, and breathing out. Breathing in, you're going to do 4 more. And breathing out. And 3 to go. Nice deep breath in. And breathing out. Two more. And breathe out. For the last one, nice deep breath in. And pulse the tailbone up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down through the spine. And take a nice deep breath in. Bring the bar up above the head. Just release it onto the mat. Extend the legs and open yourself up. Rock from side to side. Let's bring the feet on either side of the foam roller. You're breathing in. Now as you breathe out, tuck the chin to the chest and roll up through the spine. Let's take one foot, and before you do that, just make sure you've got your bar or your broomstick handy. You're going to take one knee onto the mat and you're going to bring it next to the foam roller. You're going to take the bar and we're going to massage over the front of that leg. So give it a good release, massaging around that area. Just give me one sec. Let's take that bar and give it a good release right up into the hip and keep massaging around that area there. Right up into that hip area. Put the bar to the side, take your hands behind you, and you're going to push the pelvis up to the ceiling and nod the head from side to side. Release the tailbone onto the mat, back onto the roller, and then bring the other foot up and then that foot up onto the mat. Let's take the bar and do the same thing to the other side. So from this angle, massaging over the front of the leg right up into the hip. Give it a good release. Right inside that hip area. Release the bar, bring the hands behind the back onto the mat, taking the pelvis and thrusting it up to the ceiling. Nod the head from side to side. Let's release, and then you're going to come back onto your hands and knees. Have a quick drink of water. Now we're going to focus on squeezing the foam roller into a tuck position. Again, this will be activating the core. So try not to curl the toes under. Make sure the neck and the head are nice and relaxed so you're not cramping in the feet, and you make sure you're focusing on your breathing. If you are cramping in the feet, you can curl the toes under, but try not to. Let's take the hands onto the mat underneath the shoulders, and as you breathe in, you're coming into that arch position. As you breathe out, you're coming into a rounded tuck position. Lift the knees off the mat and you're bouncing, squeezing that foam roller. So this is your exhalation. Drop the knees, breathe into your arch. As you breathe out, squeeze the foam roller and tuck under, round the spine and bounce. If you're taking any strain in the wrists or the shoulders, bring the elbows down onto the mat. You continue the same movement, just with a smaller range. Bounce knees, squeeze that foam roller. Drop down, breathing in. Exhale, squeeze, tuck, and round. Bounce. Drop the knees, breathe in. Breathe out, squeeze, tuck, and round. Push into the mat as you tuck into that position. Make sure you're focusing on the exhalation, and the more you move your head, the more you're going to feel that contraction. Bounce. Drop the knees. Let's breathe in again. Open up. Breathe out, squeeze, tuck, and round. Push into the mat and lift. Drop down, breathing in. Breathe out, squeeze, tuck, and round. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep going. Breathing in. Last 3, breathing in. Two more. And the last one. Drop back onto the knees. Bring the foam roller ahead of you. And starting with the elbows on the foam and the knees on the mat, the elbows on the foam roller, knees on the mat, you're going to transfer your weight forward into the foam roller. But be careful that this is not happening. Keep the hips in line with the shoulders. And we're going to pull 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's your exhalation. And you keep exhaling, tucking into that rounded position. Now you're taking your weight forward again, breathing into the foam roller, and then bounce. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. Come into your tuck position. Breathing in and bounce. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. Breathing in and bounce. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. We're going to progress, if you can, to lifting up into a plank position. Stay on the knees if you need to. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now drop onto the knees and round. Good. Breathe in. Push up back into the plank if you can. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Drop down. Come into that rounded position. Forward again. And pulse. 2, 3, 4. Drop down. Breathing in. And pulse. 2, 3, 4. Drop down. Keep going. And pulse. 2, 3, 4. Drop down. Do another 2. Lift and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Drop down. Last one. And pulse. 2, 3, 4. Drop down. Hold it here and bounce your bum back to your heels. Drop the tailbone down to the heels and just rocking forward and back. Just give the body a bit of a release, a stretch. And again, nice deep breath in. Take your weight forward and just bounce the chest up and down. Breathing in again. And as you breathe out, round the spine and uncurl. Circle the shoulders up and back. Let's bring the front of the legs onto the foam roller and just give the quads a bit of a release. Elbows are forward and pulling yourself forward. Work over the knees if you can. Try keep the elbows in one spot and use them to pull you forward. Kick the heels to the tailbone, just alternating legs. And now we're going to bring the soles of the feet together and you're opening up the knees. So we're focusing on the inner thighs. And coming onto the hands and knees. Have a quick drink of water. We're now going to focus on the glutes a little bit. Keep the foam roller in front of you. The fingertips are on the foam roller and you're leaning into one side. You're going to open up and lift the knee, and you're going to bring the same arm as the supporting leg behind your back. Stay in that rounded position. Now I want you to pulse that knee up. 8, 7. Keep going. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hand onto the foam roller. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Good. Breathing in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathe out. Keep going for 3 and breathe out. Breathe in for 4. For 5. And 6. Last 2. Last 1. And breathe out. Stay in that rounded position and bounce your bum back to your heel. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Same thing to the other side. Bring the foot into the arch of the supporting foot. Take the same hand as the leg and take it behind the back. And we're going to stay in that rounded position. Nice and rounded, relaxing the head and the neck, and you're bouncing that knee up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more set. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring both hands onto the foam roller. We're breathing into arch. Squeeze the glutes, tuck under, and exhale. Good. Breathe in for 2. And breathe out. For 3. And breathe out. Breathe in for 4. And breathe out. Breathe in for 5. And breathe out. A nice light touch on the foam roller. So you're feeling more into those supporting glutes. Do another 2. Breathing out. And breathe in for last one. Breathe out. Hold it in the tuck position and bounce your bum back to your heels. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and release. Put the foam roller to one side, have a drink of water. And now we're going to work a little bit with the bar in a prone position. So you're going to come forward onto your mat. And you're going to take the bar behind your back. So bring it into the hands behind the back, palms are facing up. I want you to open up your feet as wide as the mat and try and push the heels down. Engage your glutes, and that'll help support the lower back. Now we're going to lift up, and the movement is in the arms and in the breathing. So we're breathing in and breathing out. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades together at the back and pulsing the arms up. If you want to keep the head resting, the forehead resting on the mat, you can do that. If you can, pull up and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Now breathing in and out. Keep going. Nice deep breath in and breathe out. Keep going. Another 4, breathing in and out. And 3. And breathe out. 2 more. And breathe out. For the last one. And breathe out. Release the bar, bring it in above you, and just rest onto the mat. Rest the forehead onto the hands, and just wiggle the hips from side to side, just loosening up the spine all the way into the shoulders and the neck. From there, the bar is ahead of you, and you're going to bring the arms up as far as you can. If you're taking any strain in the shoulders, work without the bar, and you're going to pull the elbows down to the waist and extend. If you can work with the bar, you're taking it up and you're breathing in. So again, let's try and push the big toes down and the heels. Breathing in and out. Keep going for 3 and breathe out. Breathe in for 4 and breathe out. Breathe in for 5 and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. 3 more. Another 2 and breathe out. For the last one and breathe out. Release the bar above the head onto the floor, and then bring the elbows underneath the shoulders. Lift your belly button off the mat. Tuck and pull back and stretch yourself out. Focus here on your breathing. If you can't get your forehead onto the mat, bring one hand on top of the other and bring your forehead onto your hand. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. and back up onto your hands and knees. Taking the foam roller, you're either going to stay on your hands and knees or you're going to push back into your plank position. So I'll show you both options. You're going to take one hand and you're going to slide the foam roller out, and then you're going to take the other hand and you're going to pull it across. So feet are as wide as the mat. To stabilize, you take the hand onto the foam roller and pull it through, and then pull it through with the other hand. Your other option is to stay on the knees, squeezing the glutes, bring the roller through, and then bring the roller back again. So you're going to take it across and take it across. Pull it across and pull it across. Push up if you can. Weight into the heels. Any strain in the shoulders or the wrists, you're going to stay on the knees. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes to support that lower back. Keep going. Two more. And the last one. Drop back onto the knees. Bring the roller back underneath the wrists. And we're going to rock forward and back. Breathing in and breathing out. Round the spine, uncurl and circle the shoulders up and back. Put the foam roller to one side. Let's take the bar and we're going to test those squats again. So feet are slightly wider than hip distance apart. Feet are turned out. The bar is ahead of you, and as you breathe in, you're going to squat down, and hopefully that range of movement, not only in the squat, but in the arms, has improved. Good. You're breathing in and breathe out. And again, a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Keep going and breathe out. Breathing in and out. Let's do 3 more. Two more. And out. Finish off in that squat position, and I want you to rock from side to side, opening up and twisting. Keep going. Four more. 3, 2, and 1, and release the bar. Let's extend the arms ahead and take yourself back into that squat position, and we're going to hold it and focus on that breathing. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Another 2 and 1 more. And as you breathe out, now you're going to breathe in and come up. Good. Bring the bar up above the head, and again, just have a nice big stretch. Yawn. Open up and just shake the legs out. Put the bar to the side. Lengthen yourself out on the mat. And breathing in, stretching, yawning. Bring your knees to your chest. Pandiculate, so you're moving around, just wriggling around, and stretch everything out. Good. Hug the knees back into the chest. Bounce the knees to the chest. Bring the roller underneath the neck. Nod the head from side to side. Come back to center, extend the arms next to the ears, lift the tailbone, and massage over the top of the arm at the deltoid. And roll back down, back onto the mat, extend the legs, a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, reach the hands to the knees, uncurl through the spine, just hang out there and bounce your forehead to your knees. Come into a seated position and circling the shoulders up and back. One last deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just relax. Well done, and thank you for joining me.